recorded, all right?
Dodgy angle, business update. Let's get it. I saw the comments on the last one that said, oh, finally a business update that isn't from a dodgy angle. And I thought that was really poor of me. I need to bring that back. So, as you can see, I've got my backpack on because I am heading off on hollybobs. Yep, I'm heading off on a holiday that I've actually had booked, and I've rearranged this holiday twice now. So this is my third attempt, and hopefully I can actually go on this. Certain things have just popped up, honestly, and that's kind of life. It's all been fellow studio stuff, so it's been really busy. I'm just glad that I finally get to go on this holiday. A lot of the time, I think people maybe see myself or Josh go away or we're abroad, but most of the time it's filming. Very rarely is it actually a holiday. I've whacked this one into our HR system, and I've got my holiday approved by me, which is brilliant. But no, seriously, it is going to be nice to just go away for a little bit and recharge, because it's been a hectic last few months. But it's been exciting in here. I feel like things have been going well. They've been going well, but I want them to be going better. And what I mean by that is, for me, I always love new shows launching. And that might be an addiction that I have, but it just feels as though at the moment we could be and we should be launching more shows than we actually have, particularly this year. Now, don't get me wrong, lots of stuff gets in the ways, things pop up, all that type of things. But we have so many ideas, and I'm in a position where I think we can really execute on them and just launch more shows, work with talent. I get really excited when exciting talent come to me with ideas, all that type of stuff. But I mean, that's always one thing that I'll always love doing, which is launching shows. But the other side that I maybe arguably enjoy even more is watching existing shows do really well. And one I have to talk about really quickly is actually Pitchside. Pitchside has really taken the next step just in terms of elevating itself into a brand new stratosphere. That sounds like a whole lot of waffle, but seriously, guys, go and take a look at their channel. Ever since the transfer window or the end of last season, they have now consistently do 100k plus views. Now, for a channel that uploads almost every day, sort of 4 or 5 times a week, that is so impressive. I cannot explain to you how difficult it is to get 100k views on videos that are getting uploaded almost every single day of the week. I want to give a massive credit to Will and all the editors and graphics people that work on Pitchside. That's Jamie, and O'Connor's been doing some bits on it too. There's really a lot of people that go into the behind the scenes of making that show work. And to be honest, at the end of the day, you've got to work with Theo Baker. That is no easy feat. But seeing their show, I think, I was looking at the stats where they had a record-breaking view month, they had a record-breaking revenue month, they had a record-breaking audio month, just in general. And we're looking at like back-to-back months here. This isn't just like a flash in the pan. So a massive credit to those guys. It's really, really performing so well. And I love to see that. And not only that, but they kind of launched a new show as well. And, that's no crazy new concept, and what I mean by that is like doing spin-off shows and things like that. It's something we've definitely looked at doing across other shows, but really you have to be in the right moment to be able to do that. So you see that they've started their prediction show, and that goes out on audio as well. It really works well when you have a larger roster than maybe just one person doing a podcast, and that's because of just timing. Like if you were to say, Reeve and Theo, we need you guys to now be doing the prediction show as well, it's just too much. They have too much on their plate, so it's not possible. But because they have Lewis and Tom there as well, it really opens things up and allows them to explore doing more than just your one podcast a week. And so that's obviously played a massive part of the success. But yeah, credit to all those boys on that show, because it's been going on for a little while now, and a lot of the time, the longer shows go on, it actually kind of takes a little bit, it can sometimes go the other way. So it can go a little bit downhill. The talent's not as excited about it, or they just enjoy coasting. That's a really big thing, that once one's doing well, they're picking up their paycheck at the end of every month. It's hard to motivate themselves to take that next step. And that's one thing I can't really fault any of those 4 boys that are on that show for, because they've always said, we want to be doing more, we want to take the show to the next level. And this has come at a really great time ahead of the World Cup, obviously. And so we've got some really crazy plans for Pitchside, and I really hope that they can come off. So yeah, a massive shout out to Pitchside boys and the team that's involved in that. So that's one example of something that's been going really well. Not to toot my own horn, but I must say the fellas is in a fantastic spot. Obviously, we've got the 3rd host coming on board and that announcement. So we've been filming that throughout the week, and that really excites me, because I think it's really important just to have a bit of, I don't want to say fresh blood, that sounds weird, fresh breath of fresh air, there we go, that's what I was trying to go for, injected into shows, especially the ones that have been going on for years. If you've been doing a show for 3+ years, it always helps to have a fresh face around, but it's so important that you make the right decision when you do that, because otherwise it can go the other way. So it definitely is a gamble. So that's something that we're always looking with these shows. That's why a lot of the times you'll see, sets will get refreshed. It's just because for the audience as well, they want to feel like they're on a bit of a journey, they're watching something new, the talent still care and are interested in doing the show. So there's lots of different reasons and different ways that we try and keep things fresh and new. Yeah, I mean, those are 2 shows that I'm really happy about. We've got another one being launched. I think that's going to feature in the next vlog episode. We're so close to launching that show. I cannot wait. Very excited. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on the slate. I know at the time of doing this, we got Bach and Arthur on tour. We got Saving Grace, the 2 shows actually next to me, right there and there. Sorry, my hands are tied holding this camera up in this position. Hopefully I haven't been shaken too much. Grace, I saw a video of her getting a standing ovation at the show. So I know Georgia and Tessa, everybody involved in that tour, really busting a gut, and a massive congrats to Grace. Getting a standing ovation is pretty special. So I think that one was in Bristol where she got that. So the Bristol crowd, they niced her up, and I know we got sent a video of it, and it was really, really great to see, because I know how hard Grace is working, and yeah, she's drank a lot of champagne to get through that tour. So yeah, big up to her and the team. That's really awesome. And then we've obviously got Bach and Arthur. They just finished, at the time of doing this, they just finished their Dublin show, and I think they've got a Birmingham one coming up, but I saw in Dublin they brought out AB, and it went off. Literally, the screaming was mental. But from what I can see, it looks like those shows are going really well. Hopefully, touch wood that I don't jinx that. But yeah, live shows are always something that we've been interested in here at the fellas. Even myself, I wouldn't mind doing one. If I can convince Chip to do one, then potentially we will. But live shows are just a massive part of it, and they really help bring the sort of community and the audience together, and makes it feel more real rather than just something that you're seeing on screen. But one thing we've always said about these, and if you look at the sort of stages or the progression of Grace and even Bach and Arthur, if you look at Bach and Arthur, they did just a one-off show, I believe, at the Hackney Empire. It must be over a year ago now, and it sold really well. But and I don't think they'll mind me saying this, but the actual show itself just felt as if there was a lot left to be desired. They rocked up on stage. Those 2 were great. They are extremely talented, but there's so much more production that can go into it that just elevates it to a different level. And I feel as though with this tour that they're on now, they've really done that. With the help of our team as well, they've come together and they've put on a really great show. And in fact, somebody even referred to, I saw, as flawless, which is probably the best compliment you can get when it comes to a live show. So yeah, it's really great to see that from coming on and joining the fellas studio that we're able to elevate things. Of course, we want to elevate the podcast visually and socially and monetize better. I mean, those are all, key and core parts of the business. But then when it comes to the tour, it's like, well, we can take the knowledge that we have from here and apply that to the tour, making sure that the set looks cool when they're out there, and all the video elements that I know they've got going on. I'm trying not to spoil it, but look, I'll leave it there. It's a bit of a business update, kind of just a little update on lots of different things we got going on. The Family Ties boys, love seeing them having a great time as well. There's just so much stuff going on here, and well, I'm about to head off. I got a plane to catch. I'm gonna go and be on holiday. I usually don't switch off. I'm not very good at that. I will be on my phone and probably doing a lot of work every day that I'm out there, but I quite enjoy it. My missus, Truffle Pig, she might not enjoy it, but I do. So it's a bit of a guilty pleasure. I try and avoid the phone as much as I can, but hey man, it sometimes it's just blowing up and there's not much I can do about that. So guys, I'll see you all later, and that's it from me. 10-minute business update. Pretty serious.
Hey Diva! We're at a pub. We're at Bach and Arthur, and we're with the rest of the crew.
And we're gonna go watch.
Hi there. So now cut that part. We're at Bach and Arthur, and we're having pints right now before we go in, and hopefully we don't see Matt.
That's nasty. We're here to see
Producer Matt.
Editor Matt. Are we gonna fangirl over it?
I think I'll have to. Maybe I'll make a TikTok.
Matt, I said I was going to do you, but I was wrong. I think you've done really well. Aside from that, I think Bach and Arthur have also done really well, so fair play to you. I applauded you as you arrived, Matthew, so yeah. What's your favourite moment of the show so far?
When Bach jumped across the stage when he got electrocuted.
Best moment? Was it Matt? No, it wasn't Matt. It wasn't Matt.
Maybe the electric shock. Yeah, the electric shock. The shocks. No offense. It was absolutely amazing. Best thing I've seen. I couldn't stop. Literally couldn't stop laughing. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. Incredible. So funny.
I think the challenge was good.
Yeah,
Like
the challenges. Yeah. And the Kahoot at the end was just brilliant.
Couldn't download the app.
But everyone was trying to connect, but even though I couldn't get in, it was still just amazing. It was brilliant. I think Bach shadowboxing.
And are you a fan of Matt?
Oh, Matt. Beautiful what Matt. A guy. Beautiful. Love Matt. Love Matt. Everyone loved Matt. Star of the show. We should have said he was our favourite bit.
Well,
yeah.
You know.
Close second. But I feel like I want to come again. On Tuesday, if there's still tickets, I feel like I want to come again. It was brilliant.
How did tonight go?
Yeah, it went really well.
You've got 2 fans now? No, I think it went really well. The first Palladium show, it was pretty surreal. And I think it went really well. There was no hitches, nothing. Everything went smoothly. All the segues went well. It was just pretty surreal being on the stage, to be totally honest. But the boys smashed it.
You look very comfortable on stage.
Yeah, I was quite comfortable on stage, but hey.
You went, come on, girls.
I didn't do that.
Did he not?
You did do that.
I didn't say come on.
You did.
I put my hand in the air, but I did not say
You
girls.
did. You said, come on, girls. You did.
I would like to say I'm now being gaslit by my team, which is really a shame.
He was really proud of it.
Yeah.
They were proud of me. Did you get that on camera? No? You trying to put it
No, I didn't. Say again?
Very proud.
Really proud.
And did you hear us screaming for you?
I think that was just everyone else.
We're surprising Chloe today. It's her birthday special, and we've got a bunch of her friends coming, so like Millie, we've got Adiola, I think Mariam might drop by or drop a gift by. We've got Joe Bags is coming in. We've got her 2 best friends coming in. We've got her mum coming in. We've got her brother coming in. We've got her 2 nieces coming in. So it's going to be a good ep, but she has no idea. And let's see how it pans out. She thinks she's recording 2 solo episodes. She's a bit underwhelmed by it all. I don't know why I'm wearing my hoodie like this, but yeah, hopefully it goes well. Flowers that are leaking. Oh, damn. It's got to be propped up. That's the cake. Some hats. Another balloon. Yeah. Look how easy his job is right now. Look how easy your job is right now.
This isn't my main job. And then you do this. This is what you do. That's what you do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome. It's my birthday episode. I'm not an interviewer, okay? We get people on here and we just chat absolute bollocks, and we always have a good time. It's always fun, and more often than not, we're drinking, so that's even more fun. It's just like 2 people having a nice time.
We've got another surprise for you.
Okay. I as I've got older and the podcast has got older, we've become a bit more mature and refined. But if you want some like fucked up shit, when we first started doing it, every episode I would get paralytic, and we used to do these awful dares and like talk about all the rude things in our life. I had to stop it because number one, I ran out of awful stories about myself, and you can only lie so much. Number two, I was like, I can't get paralytic like once, twice a week, like it was too much. They were really good, but now it's just like good fun, good vibes. I have so many recommendations. People always say they watch it to like see what I've been up to and where I've been. I've always got good vibes and bad holiday stories.
Okay, last tour date, how are we feeling?
Feeling grand. We're in Cambridge. Hopefully, I've got everyone here tonight. I've got someone who sold me dad a car. I've got my mum. I've got people from my dad's work. Someone who does Liel's nails.
My cousins.
We've really filled the seats tonight. So hopefully it should be a good show. And if it's not, I'll die.
Guys, thank you so much for making my last show in my hometown so special. You were absolutely amazing. Electric Fence was amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. It's GK Barry, bitch.
It was such a good last show, like Grace. It was the best one we've ever done. So yeah, well, clean. What an icon of our generation.
Hello. So we've been doing Q&As lately, and
Yes.
Cal said it would be great to hear from you, and we've got a few questions from the viewers.
Yes, I have the questions here. Let's see if I can answer them in full. The first one that I've got down here is 3 key things that make somebody stand out in interviews/applications. I definitely say authenticity. I mean specifically in interviews. I can definitely spot a rehearsed answer for sure, a mile off, I'd say. So just be real and tell us what you've actually done. Not what you think we want to hear. I think that's super, super important. Yeah, I think the second thing would be just understanding who we are, who the business is, the Fella Studios. If you're applying, we expect you to have a grasp on who we are as business, our brand, our tone, our culture. Like, you should have done your research. If you haven't done your research, for me, that's a red flag. I mean, I usually immediately just, cross your name out, unfortunately. And last but not least, initiative. Super, super important. Whether it's a tailored portfolio or like a show reel. I know, like, for example, you, Jack, you did a tailored show reel, to be honest with you, and there's definitely a few other people who've tailored things. I think that's super important. So tailoring it to your specific role, or just like a well-structured cover letter, just like that bit of, that bit of extra thing. I think that's nice. It shows that you're like, interested. The bit of effort is important. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Next question we have: who is the closest to the line of being a HR nightmare in the office? Everyone's very respectful, I would say, in the office. However, on a night out, I would definitely keep a close eye on a few people. Should I say names? Fuck it, I'll say names. Will. He's so lovely, but I keep a close eye on him. He can be messy, and little George, he can also be a little bit messy. Overall, everyone's super professional, which is really nice. No one's a HR nightmare. Where are jobs advertised? Yes, so this is a good question. We post most of our roles on LinkedIn, on our Fellow Studios page, and often through our social media. So Instagram is a great one. For more specialized roles, we also have industry specific third parties who support us in finding the perfect candidate. Yeah, we move really fast, guys. So if you're interested, keep a close eye. Oh, I like this question. It says, how effective is cold emailing? First of all, where did you get my email from? No, I'm kidding. I'm not. But I would say it can be very effective for sure if it's thoughtful and not a copy and paste job. I think that's the important bit. We don't always have roles open, but if your message kind of shows value, personality, genuine interest,
I'll definitely remember your name. Or like, I know Cal gets it a lot too, and Elliot, like if it's good, we'll remember your name. And then if something does come up, I will kind of like reach out. So yeah, we have like current employees who have joined us and joined the business using that method. So it works, guys. Next question I have here. Ooh, let's have a look. This chair is so comfy, by the way. Funniest best excuse for someone being off work. That's funny. Good question. To be honest, most reasons or like excuses, I mean they're not excuses that I've heard here, have been very valid. Nothing crazy for sure. However, I can tell you a bit about a time or an instance that somebody's used a really crappy or ridiculous excuse in an old business. This one was requested directly through me. Somebody said or told me that they had narcolepsy and that they had fallen asleep. So that's why they were late. I mean, that's the first time I was hearing about it. Maybe they did. I don't know. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting one. Let me also tell you a bit about what else. This wasn't directly through me, but this was through their manager, and then I found out about it. Someone told me that their dog had accidentally locked them in the bathroom, and that's why they were late. I mean, yeah, that's also an interesting one. There has been some other ones. Well, I don't think I can say those here, but I think those are reasonable ones to mention. Who's easier to work with? Oh, Cal or Chip? Wow, great question. I'd say both bring very different energies and ways of working to the table. I work with Cal very closely, and I'd say he's very results orientated and very collaborative. I know he always makes time and encourages the team to kind of, reach out to him and come to him with any questions they may have, or if they need support with any creative or anything like that. I think he always kind of makes sure that the team knows that he's there and is available. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. I would say Chip is more spontaneous. He's also very charismatic and ridiculously creative as well, especially when it comes to like launching new shows. He's just, a bit of a enigma. It sounds like I'm loving Chip right now, but yeah, for sure. And the team loves him. The team actually loves both of them. Yeah, I think they make a great duo. Yeah, they really complement each other. Yeah. Okay, so last but not least, we have, what was the most unexpected part of the job after joining? The pace. Although I don't think it was unexpected because, this is a startup and it isn't my first startup. So, but yeah, maybe the pace for sure. It definitely looks like we make, good content and good vibes, and we definitely do. But obviously behind the scenes, the machine just moves fast. So you have to kind of be ready to adapt, think on your feet, wear multiple hats. It's hot in this kitchen. So yeah, it's chaotic, but I would say in the best way. And also, as somebody who is in a support function, is maybe what you would say HR is, being surrounded by so many creative people is very inspiring, but also does rub off on you, which is quite nice.
And in results to the Q&As,
yes,
who do you want to hear from next? Who do you think they should direct their questions towards next?
Oh, I've got a few people in mind. So I think it would be great to speak to Raymond. I think he'd be a great person to kind of, go through what his role looks like and how he supports, the production side of the business. Yes, so Raymond's job role here is he is the production and content manager. Another person I would say would be a great person to speak to would be Cam. I don't know how much you'd get out of him because obviously mysterious Cam, as we like to call him, but he heads up the graphics team and his team is just amazing and everybody does love his team here. We've got you, we've got Jordan, we've got Alfie, and now we have Daniel. So yeah, it would be really interesting to speak to him and see how that whole process works. So yeah, and they're also young and talented.
Okay, so got a lovely guest today on Internet Dads, Mr. Casey Barker. Great to have you here, Case.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Adding to our long list, it's actually quite a short list. We've only just started taking pictures. We have had guests before, we just forgot to take pictures. Most recently, Robbie Knox, aka Mega Robbie, who actually gave me this beautiful trophy. Look, not trophy, medal. Robbie Knox Super Friend, so very hard to come by them. Manny, the week before, is obviously a fellow Fellas podcast host, and before that, with Tennessee was a great guest. My missus Alex came on. Who else we had? Flav. Someone definitely think Joe Weller was a good one actually, because he's not a dad. Obviously,
I listen to a lot of the ones actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to today because I've known Casey for a long time, but obviously dad of three, which is a bit mental.
Yeah.
We're going to get into all that today. And we're going with a bit more of a guest strategy at the moment. So I think we started the pod mainly, let's say we did 4 episodes a month, it'd be like 3 with me and Rory, and then we'd have like 1 guest. And then I think we quickly realised that there's only so much I want to talk to Rory about. He's not here today, by the way, but we're doing an earlier episode today. And Rory's obviously covered me recently in other episodes, so it's a good little balance, little partnership we've got going on. But yeah, we want to get more guests on, hear about their stories. And I think, Casey, I'm not going to spoil the episode, but there's so much interesting things that's happened in this man's life that I want to get into.
Maybe you make that a thing as well. Like, guests now have to bring you something for the set. Now you've got the medal.
Yeah, I didn't warn him.
I feel bad now.
Yeah, maybe that's now. You get a photo.
I've got loads of these best friend medals as well.
Yeah, actually.
That was quite niche.
We have had a bit of a situation. Basically, I don't know if you would have heard on the pod that went out the other day, we said that we had a bit of an issue with the mics for the last episode, so we actually had to can a whole episode, which is not ideal. This is what it's about. We have to fix it, we have to find solutions, we can't dwell on it. So today we're doing a pod with just me and Chip because everyone's on holiday. I know the boys are doing the Gumball trip, which Chip's actually going to today. Everyone's on holiday, Bach and Arthur on tour. We couldn't find someone to come in and replace Cal for a bit. So me and him. So we're going to see how it goes. It should be fine. Lee's going to be there as well, so we'll have 3 people to chat. I'm sure we'll have some fun chat. But yeah, so it might be a bit different. But we've done it before, where it's just. I mean, I've done a pod before, so hey, I think I'll be all right. But yeah, Chip's coming in a bit. We're probably going to reference the little mini box thing as well today. But yeah, we're just going to have a little chill chat. Got a nice little doc with some things on. George Clarkey on Strictly. I want to talk about that. Love Strictly, so that'll be good.
Shit, it's your last day in the office.
Is indeed.
Damn.
And I'm here to celebrate with you guys.
I'm actually upset, bro.
In your feels.
I'm upset you're leaving. How long you been here?
2 years?
2 and a bit, isn't it? 2 and a bit.
2 years, too many.
Oh, I was waiting for that. Our little comedian.
Oh, I'm not even going to be here for your Thursday drinks. And if there is a Thursday drinks, I wouldn't want to miss it. You're leaving once.
It means a lot.
So I'm actually sad. So when you're watching this, if you're watching it on the day it's out, you're watching this on the 2nd, right?
Yes.
So on the 3rd.
No, you're watching it on.
Oh, sorry, you're watching it on the 1st. And the big announcement is on the 2nd?
Yeah.
There is a big announcement on the 2nd. Big fella's announcement on the 2nd. We need to tease it as well, I think, in some way. Got any ideas? That's really good.
Yeah.
Good picture, good edit.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
You know what? I'm going to miss your skill set, Alfie. You're one of the most talented guys I've worked with.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I actually mean that.
Goodbye, Alfie.
The mic's not been on this whole time, by the way.
It has.
Alfie, have you got a goodbye message?
Make peace, not war. Love always, and enjoy the ride, because you never know when it's going to end. So, this is not a goodbye. This is a see you later.
Alright, Alfie, who is your favourite person in the office?
Favourite person in the office? It's got to be Cam.
Cam? Yeah. Oh, okay, alright.
The lights have gone off, so we're all a bit feral right now.
It's just an excuse to not do work.
I know.
Is there something inside?
We're going to win it.
That's what we got to find out. I have been murdered. What?
It's got to be in
Chloe.
Do we get to keep this?
You know, I dabble with spice, but I'm I don't need spice.
I'm rocking some spare Lender boots off Elliot today.
Oh, Alfie! Wow!
It's ridiculous. It's a lovely day outside, and they're taking the mickey out of us wearing shorts.
It is. Outside, it's sunny.
Everyone is just jealous that we both have quite nice legs. I think
Oh,
you'd
for
say.
sure. These legs are to die for, man.
Honestly.